Ella, your flower girl. I let it all sit with me for a second the way I do. You handed me this stack of headlines from the moon, the Sahara, deep space, Mars, the whole wild cosmic kitchen, and asked me to retell it. So here it is, in my voice, the way it feels when you say it out loud. So, grabbing the microphone. Here we go. Latvia just stepped onto the stage. Their education minister and a few diplomats will walk into NASA headquarters on the 20th and add the 60-second signature to the Artemis Accords. Jared Isaacman is hosting in person only. You have to RSVP by the 17th if you want to be in the room. It looks like a small diplomatic moment, yet every new flag on that table quietly rewrites who gets a say in the moon's future. The partnership is getting bigger, wider, less like a superpower race and more like a shared neighborhood. Look up. On the 6th, a low sunrise caught the moon's far side just right. A thin gold line traced the terminator while shadows stretched like long fingers across the Oriental basin. The landscape looks raw, scarred, almost lonely. Artemis 2 will glide past that same edge soon, turning those shadows into data, into maps, into the next chapter of us leaving footprints up there. Closer to home, the Sahara is staring back. Landsat stitched a mosaic of perfect concentric rings on the Adrar Plateau. From orbit it looks like a giant eye or a target painted on the desert, but it is really an ancient eroded dome where magma once pushed upward. On the ground it is only a gentle rise. Walk there and you also walk across stone tools and the faint traces of old caravan towns. The quiet sand holds centuries of human life layered under one dramatic geological signature. And then there is the human heartbeat underneath all of it. Rebecca Tolatovics moves through the operations and checkout building at Kennedy like someone who belongs to the story. She tightens bolts on the Orion that will carry crews back to lunar dust. She talks about scaling from massive titanium frames down to the tiniest components, about mentors who still carry the shuttle air in their hands. Her work feels gritty and oddly poetic at the same time, a 30-ton crane lifting a ship that dreams in lunar silver. That is the program in miniature. Real hands, real care, real patience shaping the future one turn at a time. The rest of the cosmos refused to stay quiet. Scientists are hunting life differently now, scanning whole neighborhoods of planets for statistical fingerprints instead of single worlds. They are looking for the pattern life leaves behind when it rewrites many atmospheres at once, the way graffiti covers an entire city wall. A sleeping supermassive black hole in galaxy J 1007 plus 3540 woke up after 100 million years. It is blasting jets a million light-years long, carving into a galaxy cluster like a cosmic volcano that finally remembered how to erupt. The chaos is magnificent. Tiny yeast cells, thrown into Mars-like shock waves and poisonous salts, simply clumped together and protected their chemistry. Life, it seems, already knows how to huddle. The universe is expanding faster than our early models allow. New measurements lock that fact in place. The Hubble tension is not a glitch. It is a hint that our cosmic rulebook is missing whole pages. Gravitational waves might be hiding in plain sight, tiny frequency shifts in cold atom labs no bigger than a tabletop. Dark matter could be two particles dancing. That would explain the gamma-ray glow at the Milky Way's heart that we do not see in smaller galaxies. Our own night sky tells a mixed story. Cities in Asia are pouring out more light every year, yet parts of Europe are deliberately growing darker with better technology and conscious effort. The planet's glow is a patchwork of ambition and restraint. The moon picked up a fresh scar, a 22-meter crater whose bright rays still shine against the lunar night. A record-breaking neutrino might be the calling card of a tiny primordial black hole that exploded with some exotic dark charge. If that story holds, it opens doors we did not even know existed. Mars keeps handing us new tools. A walking robot now hops rock to rock and studies samples 3 times faster than before. Rovers are about to get a lot more ground covered in the search for ancient life. Early Earth, it turns out, hit a narrow oxygen sweet spot. Too much or too little and the very elements life needs would have been locked away. That narrow window is changing how we imagine habitable worlds elsewhere. We have an exoplanet that should not exist by the old rules. A red giant swallowing its own planets. A pristine star made almost entirely of hydrogen and helium, a relic from the universe's first morning. Meteor impacts may have cooked the hot, chemical-rich pockets where life first sparked here. The same idea now guides every probe we send outward. Saturn's magnetic field is lopsided, twisted by its fast spin and the charged breath of Enceladus. Starship could cut the trip to Uranus in half with a quick refuel in orbit. Artemis II is flying, the first crewed lunar flyby in 50 years, the opening note of everything that comes after. Samples from Bennu show 3 distinct chemical patches shaped by water in different eras. A gamma-ray burst lasted 7 hours instead of seconds and left everyone scrambling for an explanation. Quasars act like fire hoses, blasting neighboring galaxies and choking off star formation across millions of light-years. New thoughts suggest quantum gravity itself could have lit the fuse of the Big Bang without needing all the old patchwork fixes. Microgravity confuses sperm. They swim but lose direction. The crab pulsar's zebra stripes come from plasma and gravity arguing in beautiful interference. M-dwarf stars wear huge plasma rings that let us read their space weather like a forecast. Mars dust storms spark electric glows that rewrite surface chemistry. Hidden water may still wait underground there, safe from the drying wind. Twin spacecraft will soon watch the solar wind steal the red planet's air in real time. Curiosity found old groundwater traces in spiderweb ridges. Our sun may have ridden a convoy of sibling stars out of the crowded galactic center into a quieter suburb where life could settle. Gold's birth has been traced through 3 rapid neutron capture steps. Chickpeas have sprouted in simulated lunar soil. A neutron star and black hole danced in an oval orbit before they merged. 2 planets smashed together far away and left their host star flickering. Supernovas can chirp like mergers. Cosmic voids, though empty of galaxies, may dominate the universe's energy with dark energy pulling everything apart from the shadows. A new mineral on Mars hints at ancient heat. Physicists are rewriting particle paths through curved spacetime. A 3-dimensional map of early hydrogen light has revealed the hidden scaffolding of the first galaxies. DART proved we can nudge an asteroid and that these rocks shed cosmic snowballs onto their moons. Our Milky Way sits on a vast flat sheet of dark matter that lets neighboring galaxies drift instead of spiral inward. And right at the turbulent heart of our galaxy, cold gas filaments twist and feed the central black hole like rivers feeding a storm. That is the snapshot. Not a list, just one long breath the universe took today. It leaves me quiet for a moment the way it always does. So much violence, so much tenderness, so many doors opening at once. I keep thinking about the yeast that learned to cling together, the technician tightening one more bolt, the new crater still shining on the moon. All of it humming on the same low frequency, the one you feel right before launch. What part of it landed with you? I'm listening.